Hi everyone, I just want to talk about certain symptoms I have had with my focal epilepsy. I'm making this video because although it's widely known you can have auras as your main seizure and just have auras or simple partial without going into a full tonic-clonic. I don't feel that it's explained enough online, and it probably is. It's just that I haven't came across anything. Like they say, oh, peculiar smells and things like that. And yes, it can be burning rubber. I personally mainly get like a bonfire smell. And what happens with that aura is you get the smell in and under around one or both nostrils for 3 seconds or so, and then it disappears. You may feel tired after, you may get a headache alongside of it, but you will be awake, you won't lose consciousness. And that isn't really explained in a lot of detail online that I can tell. It's like when you're sniffing something, that's how it feels, but you know that it's not in your environment. So I thought I'd explain it in a simple term, but at the same time coherently, because it doesn't seem to be explained like that online. But your neurologists and your epilepsy nurses will know exactly what you're talking about. They're known as olfactory hallucination, and you know that it's epilepsy. And you know, they're not random. With me personally, they always happen because of certain triggers. They don't just happen at random. So yeah, that's just a brief understanding. I am not a neurologist and I'm not an epilepsy nurse, and I don't claim to be an expert. This is personal experience, research and talking to others, and talking to the epilepsy nurses and the neurologists, which I'm obviously under. And yes, I am on medication, which they will put you on a medication, although your seizures may not completely stop and may not be fully controlled. It's a preventable measure in the sense that they should prevent your seizures spreading to both sides of the brain, so you don't go into a tonic-clonic or grand mal. I have got a CPD accreditation in understanding epilepsy, but before I did that, I already had my own knowledge of epilepsy and experience with epilepsy anyway, so as a lot of people know, I know what I'm talking about with focal epilepsy anyway, so I just thought I'd go on about the olfactory hallucination. So I will keep stressing I'm not an expert, I'm just sharing my experience and my knowledge and other people, what I've heard from other people as well, compared with. And that's that really, because I just feel like it needs explaining rather than just saying you may have you may have strange smells, and well, I just wanted to describe the smells. It's like burning, bonfire smell, sometimes it is burning rubber. I mainly get a bonfire smell personally. So yeah, there'll be people that know exactly what I'm on about, and you know that it's caused by epilepsy, it's not in your environment, As I say, it only lasts a few seconds and doesn't like continue for days on end or hours on end or several minutes on end. That's formed by your temporal lobe, one or both of them. So if you have them, if you're having it in your right nostril, it'll be the left side of your brain. If you're having it in your right temporal lobe, they will be in your left nostril. Sometimes EEGs do not pick it up. That's if you're having one at the time you've got the EEG wires on your head, because if the focal seizure is deep in your brain, the things are on your scalp, so they're not going to necessarily detect that a focal seizure is happening. And yeah, that's what I want to say. As I say, I keep stressing I am not an expert. I haven't got any qualifications regarding neurology. I'm not an epilepsy nurse. I'm not a doctor in any sense, or a nurse in any sense, or anything like that, or an epilepsy nurse. I'm interested in neurology. Of course, I'm interested in neurology, but I am not an expert in it. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm not an expert in the sense that I don't know what I'm talking about, because I do, because people know I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think some awareness needs to be said regarding focal epilepsy and certain seizures, like olfactory hallucination. So yeah, that's it, really. So yeah, I think I've made a clear enough video. It's gone on for 7 minutes 19 now. Thank you for watching. Bye.